Hello, ladies. Happy holidays. Yes, I am still going to greet you with happy holidays until January 1st of 2025. We are clear of December 25th, but that does not mean that we cannot still greet each other with a happy holiday salutation until New Year's Eve, right up until midnight. You still have quite a few number of days to wear your best decadent holiday colors for your festive outfits this year. And today is no different. So I am still going to greet you as happy holidays. And I am looking forward to completing this decadent holiday color branding series for the community of Renaissance women. So if you are new here to my channel, welcome. Please take a moment to subscribe. And if you have not checked out my free color branding series, I highly suggest, encourage you, invite you to check out that particular foundational color course that's absolutely free here on YouTube within my playlist. So please do check out that color branding series. So today we are going to be getting into the best decadent holiday colors for the warm spring woman style. So if you have not checked out what it means to be a warm color season, the basics of what it means to be a warm color season, and also what it means to be a spring color season combined as a warm spring woman of style, you're going to want to check out those videos, and I will link to them below this particular video, and then you can return and check out today's video for a more robust understanding of how to choose your best decadent holiday colors for the holiday festivities leading up to New Year's Eve. So today we're going to be continuing on with the firecracker herself, the warm spring woman style. We're going to be checking out day to evening transitional looks for the warm spring woman of style. What are your best evening colors, your statement colors, your accent colors from celebrity women who happen to be warm spring women? And then we're going to wrap it up with an amazing mood board showing you how to wear your best warm spring makeup colors to complete your New Year's Eve outfit. Please do not worry, we still have quite a few number of days before we get to December 31st. All of the color seasons will be updated and you will have enough time to choose your best decadent holiday colors to create your New Year's Eve outfit. So with that all said, let's get into today's video on the best decadent holiday colors for the warm spring woman of style. Okay, ladies, so we are going to move ahead with the warm spring women of style. So as you can see, we have the lovely Queen Bee herself, the lovely Beyonce. Then we have Kat Daly, the beautiful Vanessa Williams. We have Blake Lively, and we also have Cameron Diaz. So a few of these women have showed up in the spring and autumn color analysis that I did in the first edition of the RWS color branding series. So if you haven't checked out those videos, I will link to them below. And the reason why I've decided to use Beyonce for the warm spring color season, because I want to show you yet again how your flow colors can give you an extended array of additional colors to choose from. So again, your flow colors are basically your sister color season. So if you happen to be a dominant signature warm autumn woman of style, such as Beyonce is, then your sister season, your flow color season of extended colors that you can also utilize are warm spring colors. And that is why Beyonce is being featured here as one of the warm spring women of style. So I'll get into a little bit more in depth when we get to that part of the video. But for now, these ladies will be representing for the warm spring women of style in terms of evening looks that you can draw inspiration from for your own New Year's Eve outfits and how you plan on putting yourself together for that special magical evening that will be ending the year of 2024. Okay, so let's start with the warm spring NYE color choices and style options for the warm spring woman of style. I absolutely love the crimson red silk jumper to the far left. This is everything that has to do with the holiday festive season as we get ready to transition into New Year's Eve. This classic color of crimson red, which you will see show up on the celebrity red carpet evening looks for NYE, also is stunning for a warm spring woman of style, especially if you don't want to do the traditional evening gown. You can opt for a beautiful premium silk jumpsuit in crimson red from the warm spring color palette. I then matched it with a bronzy gold heel, and I could not choose between these two bags, so I placed both bags there as an option to give you some inspiration in terms of how you can further accessorize and elevate this particular outfit for a warm spring woman of style. So you have a gorgeous gold metallic chain clutch bag, which is absolutely stunning. It's giving a vintage old money aesthetic and energy. And then the top bag is in a deep crimson red velvet with a gorgeous gold ribbon down the middle of the bag, and it looks absolutely stunning against the crimson red jumpsuit. And then I matched it with a gorgeous pair of geometric gold earrings that dangle beautifully onto the actual crimson silk jumpsuit. So two bag options for this particular outfit. I couldn't choose between the two because they both elevate this crimson red silk jumpsuit quite beautifully. Next in the middle, I styled this gorgeous cream on cream silk camisole outfit with a gorgeous silk cream skirt. Is absolutely everything to do with NYE. If you're not going to a formal black tie affair, but you still want to evoke the glitz and glamour and elegance of the NYE celebrations, regardless of what venue you will be attending, this particular outfit is definitely NYE worthy for a visual presentation if you choose to opt for a similar outfit. And I absolutely love this suede boot in next year's trending color, which is mocha mousse. I pulled that color in to this suede boot to complete this outfit. This outfit is everything to do with elegance, sophistication, glitz and glamour, but in a low-key, non-traditional style in terms of not being in an evening gown, but more so a lovely silk camisole and silk skirt, as I just mentioned. And then to complete this outfit, I wanted to do something a little different, so I matched it with a gorgeous faux fur, not real fur, ladies, faux fur stole to wrap around you if you happen to be going from the house to the car, from the car to the venue, wherever you're going to be attending, to keep you warm, depending on where you are in the world and what the climate is where you are in the world. This particular outfit, I think, is very much a elegant option for NYE. I then matched it with a beautiful pair of vintage pearl earrings, Marchesa evening bag that's embroidered in gold red beading. It looks absolutely stunning against the creamy monochrome look of this particular outfit for a warm spring woman of style. So it's a little bit of a non-traditional outfit for NYE, but it still retains that gorgeous glitzy glam effect that you may be opting for this year's NYE festivities. And then lastly, we have this green satin retro inspired dress with a gorgeous waist tie that I absolutely love for perhaps an intimate dinner with friends and family. Perhaps you're not going to a black tie affair, but you still want to look formal and regal for the venue that you will be attending. This particular dress is absolutely stunning for a warm spring woman of style who may be opting for a retro look, but who also wants to add a bit of glitz and glam to her overall outfit. I absolutely love this particular look for an NYE not so formal event that you may be attending. Now you can elevate this particular outfit with a gorgeous pair of heels, as I did, in a beautiful version of Warm Springs purple. I then matched it with this vintage clutch beaded bag. It's absolutely stunning against Warm Springs green. And then I found these vintage drop earrings that have the perfect color of purple stone to complete this overall outfit as well. Now, when we think about your accessories and your makeup and your nail color, you can always check out your accent colors from your Warm Spring color palette. And also you can apply my 80-20 rule. And if you're not sure what my 80-20 rule is, please continue to watch the video because I've inserted a little clip talking about what the 80-20 rule is as it applies to getting familiar with your signature color palette as a warm spring woman of style. So let's now get into the gorgeous celebrity evening inspired outfits that you can draw inspiration from for your own NYE look this 2024 season. So here we have the lovely warm spring women of style wearing their gorgeous, decadent red carpet looks that I have found online and which are in alignment with the colors from the warm spring color season and color palette that I feel are most decadent and luxurious to select from if you happen to be going out for New Year's Eve this year, or perhaps you are hosting at home, or maybe you are going out for an intimate dinner with friends, family, or your significant other, and you want to show up as the belle of the ball in your most decadent statement colors from your color palette. These colors, I feel, in my opinion, are absolutely stunning for a elegant NYE outfit if you happen to be a warm spring woman of style. So let's start with the lovely Blake Lively. Now we know that Blake Lively is in a whole situation right now. That is not what this channel is all about. I wanted to feature Blake Lively because I absolutely love this shimmering champagne gold evening dress on the lovely Blake Lively. She is a signature warm spring woman of style who is gracefully wearing her shimmering champagne gold from the warm spring color palette quite beautifully. Now, I absolutely love the fabric of this evening dress. It looks to be silk chiffon with delicate beading, and the shimmering champagne gold from the warm spring color palette is doing everything for me for this particular outfit. Now, this evening dress, if you decide to wear a version of it, or you decide to be inspired by the color and incorporate this color from the warm spring color palette into your NYE outfit, is best paired with burgundies, bright reds, even royal purples from the warm spring color palette. And you just want to keep in mind when you are wearing warm springs shimmering champagne gold that you want to keep your makeup as clean and polished as possible. You don't want to wear heavy, bold makeup colors with this particular warm spring color of shimmering champagne gold because it is an iridescent light warm color from the spring color season. You want to just make sure that your makeup colors are balanced and in harmony with the shimmering champagne gold from the warm spring color palette. And we will get into makeup choices towards the end of this video to give you some additional inspiration as you get ready for the NYE festivities. But I absolutely love this color of shimmering champagne gold for a warm spring woman of style. So next to the lovely Blake Lively, we have the gorgeous Miss Universe herself, Vanessa Williams, wearing a regal navy from the warm spring color palette. Now, I have come across other color consultants who have typed Vanessa Williams as being a light spring woman of style. And I think at one point I may have typed her as a light spring woman of style as well. However, I did a closer analysis of the lovely Vanessa Williams, and she does present more warm and toasty in her visual characteristics, and it is more dominant than her light hazel green eyes. Now, she can, I think, wear light spring and warm spring colors equally beautiful. And I know that might be a little complicated for you to understand, but it all depends on the color and the lightness of the warm spring colors that she may be gravitating towards. However, when I digitally draped her from the warm spring color season, she came to life. And I absolutely love warm spring colors on Vanessa Williams. So for me personally, I'm going to say that Vanessa Williams is in fact a warm spring woman of style. Again, it may be different for another color consultant, but I feel that the warm spring colors look best on the lovely Vanessa Williams. Now, this color of regal navy from the warm spring color palette looks absolutely stunning on the lovely Vanessa Williams with that beautiful brocade lace embellishment at the top of her evening gown is absolutely gorgeous and stunning for an NYE outfit. If you happen to gravitate towards this particular color, again, you just want to keep in mind the 80-20 rule that I speak about extensively within the color branding series, and I'll link to that below. 80% of your colors can be from your power anchor, which are your neutral colors, and your statement colors, which are your best regal evening colors. And then the other 20% are your accent colors. So those are just those colors that are too bold, a little too eccentric and loud for you to wear in a complete outfit. So what I would suggest if you are wearing regal navy or opting to wear regal navy for the NYE festivities, you can opt for a pop of accent color on your nails in the form of royal purple. You can do a beautiful raspberry color on your lips or on your nails. You can also opt for a gorgeous bold color of metallic gold on your nails to add that extra glitz and sparkle and glamour to your overall outfit for the New Year's Eve festivities. And those colors paired with regal navy will only elevate this color even more to have you sparkling as you step into any venue that you are attending for the New Year's Eve festivities. So I absolutely love regal navy for a warm spring woman of style. If you choose this color for your NYE outfit or any holiday festivities leading up to New Year's Eve. We are still in the holiday season, not just because Christmas is over and we are past the 25th does not mean that you cannot still dress yourself up in your signature holiday colors from your signature color palette. Now, moving along, we have the lovely songbird herself, Queen Bee, Beyonce, as we all know her. And Beyonce looks absolutely stunning in Warm Springs Majestic Ocean Teal in a shimmering fabric. She looks like a mermaid who has ascended from the ocean, and she is ready to give us all of her beautiful songs for the New Year's Eve festivities. And if you opt for this particular color, especially in the fabric of sequins, delicate beading, lace, silk, is a gorgeous option for Majestic Ocean Teal from the Warm Spring color palette. Now, colors that you can pair with this particular color of Majestic Ocean Teal from your accent or your statement colors is sultry crimson, like what Kat Daly is wearing on your nails. Again, you can do a gorgeous glittering application of gold nail polish. You can do a traditional pop of matte red lipstick, or you can go for a gorgeous blush color, a peachy color of gloss on your lips from the Warm Spring color palette of makeup selection. Majestic Ocean Teal is an absolutely stunning color for an NYE outfit if you are opting to select this color to wear this year, wherever you go for the 2024 ending festivities. Again, in fabric, you want to just be careful. If you want to elevate this particular color, you're going to want to opt for sequins, beading, lace, silk, chiffon, but you just want to make sure that you're investing in premium version of those specific fabrics that I just mentioned, because otherwise, if you invest in a lower value type of fabric in this color, it may not give that glamorous old Hollywood effect that you are hoping to achieve. And I'm not sure if I got into fabric choices for Regal Navy that Vanessa Williams is wearing, but gorgeous satin, even velvet is a gorgeous fabric option for Regal Navy from the Warm Spring color palette. Lace, premium lace is another beautiful fabric option if you happen to be a Warm Spring woman of style who is opting to wear Regal Navy this year as well. Now, next to the lovely Beyonce, we have Cameron Diaz, who looks stately, regal in Warm Springs Indigo. I absolutely love indigo on a Warm Spring woman of style in general, any time of the year. It is one of Warm Spring's power colors, just depending on how you style it and how you integrate the color into your overall visual presentation through your wardrobe, your accessories, even your makeup and your nail polish. But for an NYE outfit, stately indigo is a gorgeous color selection from the Warm Spring color palette. Now, this is a color that you really shouldn't do too much accessorizing with because it is such a bold electric color on its own. You just want to make sure that you're keeping your makeup and your accessories minimal. I love how Cameron Diaz kept her makeup fresh and glowy and warm. Being a Warm Spring woman of style, she lifted her hair in a gorgeous simple updo, and she is wearing minimal accessories except for that gorgeous gold studded belt to further accentuate her physique in this particular column style evening dress. And her handbag is in Spring's classic gold as well. So if you are opting for stately indigo for your New Year's Eve outfit, just make sure that you are not overdoing it with too much accessories and too much makeup. I would say maybe keep the emphasis on one area of your face when you are doing your makeup, perhaps a pop of red or raspberry on your lips, and do a really nice cat eye or a gorgeous smoky eye would look really good with this particular color of indigo from Warm Springs color palette. This color of indigo, again, is one of Warm Springs power colors. So you can dress it up, you can dress it down. It just depends on how you decide to accessorize it and do your makeup. And again, towards the end of the video, you will see a sample selection of makeup for the Warm Spring Woman of Style to utilize during the holiday season as we get prepared to enter into New Year's Eve. Next, we have the lovely Kat Daly, who is wearing Warm Spring Sultry Crimson Red. Now, Sultry Crimson Red on Warm Springs in general look absolutely stunning on you. I would say the reds, the pinks, the blue teal colors from the Warm Spring color palette are Warm Spring Women of Style's power and statement colors. So sultry crimson, if you want to go for a more sultry Marilyn Monroe, old Hollywood aesthetic for NYE, sultry crimson from the Warm Spring color palette is definitely a go-to color for you if you want to experiment with this statement color. Now, I would consider sultry crimson to be a power and statement color from the Warm Spring color palette because it is very much a regal, sultry, sexy color, depending on how you choose to style it and accessorize it. Now, for an NYE outfit or a holiday outfit, you can opt for fabrics again, such as sequins, premium intricate beading, chiffon, silk charmeuse, jacquard, those type of premium quality fabrics in sultry crimson red from the Warm Spring color palette is a great option for a Warm Spring woman of style who is looking to elevate her overall presentation for the NYE festivities. Now, colors to match with this particular version of sultry crimson red. On your nails, you can go for a gorgeous creamy gold color. You can do red on red, so red on your nails, red on your dress, and then a lighter color of blush red, gold red on your lips. And please keep in mind to keep your makeup simple, elegant, and well and polished to perfection as much as possible. There's no such thing as being perfect, but you get what I'm saying. So you just want to make sure that your makeup is as flawless as possible. Don't do too much with your hair. Let the color speak for itself. When you start doing crazy things with your hair and your makeup and your accessories, it just takes away from the vibrancy of the color that you are wearing in your outfit. So you just want to keep that in mind as well. Lastly, we have Kristen Bell wearing this gorgeous, sparkling, metallic peach Bellini bustier style evening dress. Now, this color of sparkling peach Bellini from the Warm Spring color palette is absolutely stunning. This is, in my opinion, a true NYE outfit for any Warm Spring woman of style who is wanting to make a spectacular entrance at whatever venue or event she is attending for the holiday season, or specifically on NYE. This particular version of peach from the Warm Spring color palette in a metallic shimmering fabric is absolutely stunning for a Warm Spring woman of style. Now, again, with this particular color of peach Bellini from the Warm Spring color palette, you just want to make sure that you are pairing it with accent colors from your signature color palette of being a Warm Spring woman of style that complement this particular color of peach Bellini. Now, if you notice, Kristen Bell is wearing black nail polish with this particular color of peach Bellini, which is okay, it works. But I was also thinking another great color that you can wear from the Warm Spring color palette on your nails or even eyeshadow and on your lips, and you will see that in the makeup section, is a gorgeous stunning version of Warm Spring Bronze. Now, bronze metallic nails with this particular color and fabric is absolutely stunning and screams everything glamour, old Hollywood. Y'all know I love a good old Hollywood outfit. And it just says elegance, NYE, celebrations, popping champagne, and being the belle of the ball. That is what this particular outfit and pairing with Warm Spring Bronze color on your nails, on your lips, even a gorgeous necklace for this particular outfit works exceptionally well for this version of Peach Bellini from the Warm Spring color palette. Another accent color that you can opt to utilize in this particular version of Peach Bellini is bright crimson red, apple red, any of the reds from the Warm Spring color palette, as Kristen Bell has opted to utilize a pop of her accent color on her lips, also works for this particular version of Peach from the Warm Spring color season and palette. So there you have it, your NYE evening statement colors for those women who are Warm Spring women of style. Again, these colors are just a few of the colors that I selected that I feel definitely resonate with the holiday season as we get ready to transition into the NYE festivities. I would love to see your outfits. If you happen to be a Warm Spring woman of style, please tag me on Instagram. The new Instagram profile is up and it will be open to the public in the new year, and I would love to see what you wore for NYE if you happen to be a Warm Spring woman of style. So with these outfits here, let's take a look at makeup options that you can utilize, be inspired by, to incorporate into this NYE outfit to complete your overall visual presentation. So here we have a select few eyeshadow, nail polish, and lipstick colors that I feel would look absolutely stunning on a Warm Spring woman of style for the holiday festivities leading up to NYE celebration. Now, this is not an extensive selection of Warm Spring makeup, but these are definitely colors I feel would work well with the colors that I have selected for a Warm Spring woman of style in terms of a particular outfit, whether during the day leading into the evening or specifically just for an evening look. So at the top, the first eyeshadow I chose is that of Warm Spring's Plum color eyeshadow. I absolutely love this warm color of plum for a evening look. Isn't too bold. It is quite elegant and it gives a little bit of glamour. And I also like this version of plum for eyeshadow because you can wear it during the day and also transition this makeup look into the evening time if you want to add a bold pop of color on your lips or a gorgeous neutral color on your lips. Either way, it works quite nicely with this particular eyeshadow. Next, we have Warm Spring Sage in a eyeshadow format. This warm color of sage also works quite beautifully for a Warm Spring woman of style, especially if you are wearing a lighter iridescent color from the Warm Spring color palette for your NYE look. Sage as a eyeshadow works quite beautifully for a Warm Spring woman of style. Moving along in the middle, I call it pumpkin bronze eyeshadow. Works really well for a Warm Spring color season as well, especially in that last outfit that Kristen Bell was wearing. This particular eyeshadow is a bit off the cuff and not expected, but I think it would work beautifully with that metallic peach Bellini color that Kristen Bell was wearing, and then just doing a gorgeous champagne color on your lips as like a glittery gloss would look so beautiful on a warm spring woman of style. At least I think so. Then the next color version I have is a deeper version of the plum from the first eyeshadow that I just spoke about. This version of deeper plum color on a warm spring woman of style looks really pretty for more of a late evening black tie affair. You can do a smoky eye with purple, with this deeper color of purple, because black eyeshadow on a warm spring woman of style isn't the greatest. I don't like to see it. I think it's a little too heavy for a warm spring woman of style. It may give you that raccoon eye look instead of a gorgeous, elegant, smoky eye look. So you can opt to do a deeper color of purple as an alternative to black for your smoky eye look. If you happen to be going to a black tie affair for NYE, this is a gorgeous option, especially if you have warm amber colored eyes against the purple eyeshadow. Absolutely stunning. So that is a gorgeous option for you as well. And then towards the end, we have a darker golden version of sage compared to the lighter version of sage that I spoke about just a few moments ago. This version of golden sage, I don't know how it translates on your screen, has more of a golden look to it, rather than the other sage which had more of a lighter iridescent look to it. So this version of golden sage is also nice to do a smoky eye look as well. If you want to add that element of surprise and whimsy and fancy to your outfit, I absolutely love this version of golden sage. Now, towards the bottom, lip colors. You have a variety of warm lip colors to choose from. Being a warm spring color season, you just want to make sure that you are staying within the color spectrum of warm undertone. So your yellow and orange undertone lip colors will look quite beautiful on you for a spectacular holiday NYE outfit. So towards the left, we have a gorgeous version of your coral pink color. We have warm brick red. We have more of a peachy red color. Then we have a soft pink Barbie color, and then a classic coral peach lip color as well. And also you have corresponding nail colors to match your lips or your eyeshadow. So you have classic tomato red, you have the bronze nail polish that I was talking about earlier, a gorgeous version of glittery gold nail color, and a beautiful warm mauve color as well for your nail polish option. So again, take from this warm spring makeup mood board and integrate it into your holiday festive NYE look. And what doesn't resonate with you, just leave it alone. Maybe you can circle back around to it next year when you are feeling a little bit more comfortable with experimenting with the accent and power colors and statement colors from the Warm Signature Color Palette. Okay, ladies, welcome back to the ending of this particular holiday color branding series for the Warm Spring Woman of Style. I'm in my regular filming room because downstairs got a little too loud. That's why the scenery looks a little bit different. However, I hope that you have enjoyed the color and styling tips that I shared with you in this particular video. If you are a warm spring woman of style, what color combinations do you think that you are going to pair in your outfit for the NYE festivities that are going to be coming up in the next few days? Are some of the colors too bold, too out there for you? Do you prefer a more neutral color palette for the New Year's Eve festivities? Or will you be experimenting with your power, your statement, and your accent colors? I'm so curious to know how you are going to style yourself as we get ready to transition into the year of 2025. I'm so excited. With that all said, we are going to wrap up this video. And the next video that I'm going to be uploading will be the Clear Spring Woman of Style. If you feel that you are not a warm or a light spring woman of style, then perhaps the Clear Holiday Decadent Color Branding video will be a perfect match for you and what you hope to create visually in your outfit as you prepare to get ready for the festivities of New Year's Eve 2024. I will see you in my next video. Bye for now.